Previously on Pokemon DnD Kanto Edition, our trainers continued their efforts in Team Rocket, with kind of going off on our own and exploring a little bit of the tower, and kind of getting a little bit of trouble whenever she tried to go to the cages. Meanwhile, Jazz and Roland kept on their battle per se, where one of our trainers kind of missed the memo and decided to attack, let's say, one of her companions with a very poisonous attack. We were also introduced to a new character joining us for a while, and Nebula, the purple-haired Mimikyu-owning trainer who had been caught by Team Rocket and is currently in a cage with everyone's favorite residential strongman, Brawly. I wanted to give a short, brief warning. This episode kind of has a little bit of a darkness to it, and a couple things are brought up, so just skip those parts if you're not comfortable with it, and see us next time. Thanks.
Okay, so
what would you like to do, Kaina? You're at the corner of the cage. Did you still want to throw out Caspian to engage the trainer?
I do, but I want to figure out, looking at this, I want to figure out a way that I can release Caspian without the trainer seeing me. Is there a way for me to do that?
So if you want to release Caspian, you're going to have to release Caspian like in the woods or something, or somewhere like that. It's not near a trainer.
All right. Well then, I do still have out a Pokemon which I'd forgotten about until this point, and that would be Azarath that I still have out, who is my Noibat.
Did Azarath go into the compound with you?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Azarath stayed outside. I went in the compound.
Okay.
We discussed that. But I figured once I came back out, Azarath came back down from where it was. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or whenever I was up on the roof, something like that.
Yep.
I'm going to have Azarath tackle the trainer.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Dice out for that. And I want Azarath to do non-lethal damage. Do you know what that is?
Explain.
Whenever you hit someone, as long as it's not with a weapon attack, you can choose to roll lethal or non-lethal damage. It's the same amount of damage. One, though, if you roll lethal damage and it gets to where it's supposed to, when it gets over double their HP, they die. If it's non-lethal damage, they stop at 0.
Okay.
So you don't just kill them.
Okay.
That's physical 14.
Alright. He will be knocked to the ground. He will take 14 damage. He is bloody.
No. I rolled a hit. I didn't roll 14 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. You told me to roll a hit, so I did.
14. That will hit the AC.
And that is 9 damage.
Alright, he will fall to the ground. He will take 9 damage. Alright, and with his action, he will go to release a Pokemon.
I would like to ask a question.
Yes.
Since he did not get me, would that be considered a surprise round since he did not see me? So therefore I surprised him.
So what's that going to lead up to?
So surprise round, during combat you roll initiative.
Yeah.
The surprise round happens before the other person gets to move. So like say I roll high initiative than him, I get to go again.
Close to their family.
A surprise round happens whenever you sneak up on an opponent or are unseen by an opponent, and that's kind of like you like sucker punch someone. They don't see it coming.
Essentially a turn before combat starts.
Yeah.
And you can attack someone off that type of a scenario?
Yeah, because it's technically a turn before combat, because they don't know it's coming.
Okay.
So say like in a fight, like you're planning to like fight someone at the club, and you walk up, and he doesn't see you coming, you just sucker punch him. You can get that second hit in before he even recovers.
You can. Also, I forgot to mention, when the grunt was hit, he did make a scream from being in shock, in fear, and being hit by something. So that just happened as well. You can make another move.
Okay. Well.
Scream is a free action.
Free action.
The scream is a free action. Oh no.
The Team Rocket Grunt can have a scream, a little scream as a treat.
So 14 hit, I'm going to guess it is 16 hits. I'm just going to tackle him again.
Yep, go ahead, roll for damage.
I can just find my D8.
So which one is this?
This is the one in front of the cage.
Oh.
There it is. There's. Oh, I just dropped it. There it is.
Is this like
It's a move related.
6, and this is non-lethal. All these attacks on the trainer are non-lethal. I don't want to kill someone.
Okay, so he is bloody.
Okay. Good to know.
Alrighty, so with his action, he's going to release a Pokemon.
Okay.
By the way, with his scream, Eldon is now aware of your presence on the field. But he is taking no action.
The boss.
Okay.
I have a screen for 21.
I mean,
loud.
yeah.
It was a loud screen.
He
And like a scream at the top of his lungs.
is going to release out. And who do you have out? Zoida?
Yeah. Azarath.
Azarath? Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna write down Azarath's HP
Hey, babe.
and AC, please.
It'd be in the book. I don't have it on here.
Oh, okay, let me look at your book.
Love.
Yes.
Did I leave my pencil over there?
Yes.
Can I have it?
Yes.
Toss. Thanks. Thank you for the toss.
You got it. Alright. I'm pulling up some stats real quick before we move forward.
Jeez, I look like Joe right now with all my things open.
I know, he has so many tabs.
He has things open from before I met him, like 4 years ago.
I haven't had the laptop for years, to be fair.
You've had that laptop since before I met you. And we've known each other for about
I do
4
have two.
years.
I do have two laptops, so it might have been the other app. It wasn't very high functioning, so I bought a new one that needed the extra.
Either way,
Either way,
He's got a lot of
even if it's a
tabs.
hyperbole, still.
he's got a lot of
Yeah,
tabs.
there's no denying I have a crap ton of tabs. Alright, so
Mike's over here like, I don't got that many.
It's not even that bad.
No, yours isn't.
27 AC.
If you see
actually
his-
Oh,
trying
HP is
to do-
27?
Yeah, it's running.
I mean, I have HP right
Have
here.
you seen his?
Yeah,
How
I
many
was just
tabs he
asking what
has?
it said. I didn't have it in my notes.
He
Oh,
would
okay, yeah,
finally
27
understand
and
why
ACs
his
are
life
12.
doesn't run
To
as
be
well.
fair, everything I have open
Yep.
right now.
Perfect.
Which is fine. I do need to put my Kindle on the charger though. He did.
Alright, well.
You did,
Yeah, he did.
Kind of
So-
like us.
but only on the inside.
The
For
trainer
now.
is going to send out Charmander. You notice something different about the Charmander.
Is it purple?
While you make me a perception, and you can see.
Aww.
A purple chart? Wait, a what?
It's either shiny or a shadow Pokemon.
You're probably onto something.
Are you sure you want me to roll a perception check, Joel?
Yes, please.
It's only going to be a 24.
Then you perceive everything. Okay, so you notice that this Charmander is purple in aura, has rage and darkness within its eyes. You also notice that this Charmander is slightly bigger than normal size. Alright, so I'm writing down HP and AC. I'm gonna roll for initiative. Actually, you made your second attack. Didn't we need to roll for initiative
I
on
did
that?
roll for initiative, and I rolled my second attack. You just didn't get my initiative.
Okay, and I didn't roll initiative to see who'd go first. And what was your initiative?
17.
17? Okay, that was... Alright, well, looks like
You said it had a purple
with
orb.
modification I rolled an 18, but it doesn't really matter since you already went.
Is Laura you okay?
Okay, so he looks to the Charmander, and you could probably also determine with that perception that you can tell that it's not the natural bond between an original trainer and it's a Pokemon bond between its like original trainer. You can sense that this is not the Grunt's original Pokemon. That perhaps that it is stolen.
Okay.
Okay, let me grab my notes for Shadow Pokemon before we continue. Oh, there it is.
He goes, I hit him again, he goes, go Charmander.
Alright, roll a d4. Okay. Well, this is very unexpected.
Is it the Spanish Inquisition?
So you see that the Charmander, as it's being ordered to,
I bet it failed.
as it's being ordered to use Dragon Dance, you notice that the Charmander doesn't care what the trainer just said to it. Instead, it's so filled with rage and hate that it turns on its trainer. And this would be one of the shadow mechanics. That if you roll a 1 on a d4, the Pokemon turns on you and attacks you. So I need to roll for damage.
Dragon dance these nuts, how about?
It didn't Dragon Dance, to be fair, but it's about to probably potentially kill this grunt. So let's see.
He's like, "Damn. My work is down here."
All right.
Well, yeah.
So
Badges to make this Pokemon obedient.
Oh, it isn't even the badges. It's also the.
I'm just
So,
reaching,
the,
kids, else,
Just
baseball
an
bat.
overloading range of this game,
Yeah,
you know,
so-
Charmander's torturer.
Joel's gone over the mechanics of the shadow with us already.
He
So
just pulls it out of nowhere.
how that goes is that if you roll the 1 on the d4, so there's different levels of like it'll
I just
listen
like
to
to
you.
picture it's
Or whatever, there's like different things. If you get a 1 on your roll, like the nat 1, it attacks you instead. So even if you have a super high, like you have multiple badges,
Gotcha.
it doesn't matter because it's all based on the roll because of the shadow.
So essentially what happens is with the damage I just rolled, you see Charmander turn to the grunt and use Ember, lighting the trainer on fire.
Is the trainer alive or is the trainer...
The trainer is screaming in agony as it suffers severe burns, dropping it to its knees. The Charmander takes advantage of this opportunity as he seems to start crawling away and flee with an opportunity attack. The Charmander
Attacking him.
attacks the grunt once more.
Stay down!
Out of rage,
Very indie Charmander.
And with that attack, that is going to be a scratch attack. Let me roll to hit. That will hit. Let me roll for damage.
So you're not the one who killed him.
And so essentially the Charmander, with that damage, jumps up into the air and just starts slashing at its face, at its neck, and you see blood start to pour. As the trainer and the grunt goes down, unable to breathe anymore as it's choking on its own blood. The Charmander has killed the grunt, or is essentially the grunt will be dead in a matter of moments. The Charmander turns and looks toward Finn. I can't see from here, sorry.
I can just tell it. Anyways, what were you saying? It turns towards me now.
It is looking at you.
It puts its little paws up to its eyes.
Be free, Charmander. Go, Godzilla. Cause chaos.
Literally, that's what it was.
Go attack your oppressors.
Okay, that was the timer. So, with that being said, something's gonna happen when we get back to Finn's round. Or I should say, Kina's round.
He's gonna come out of the ground, Charmander's just gonna put it back in.
So, let's move over to Brawly. What's going on, bro?
Aren't you just witnessing a death by a Charmander gone wild?
Here you go, Joel. I'm gonna put my masterpiece inside the T.L.P.C. Discord channel. There you go.
Well, there's one good thing. I don't have to worry about this grunt anymore. But it seems we're gonna be in bigger trouble anyway.
Let me just save that so good.
Where'd you
Put that in the video.
Oh, in the general?
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Charmander.
What would you like to do, Brawly, with your turn?
I think now's the time to wake everybody up in the cage.
Alright, so with that being said, I need you to make me... What type of check would you make that, Finn?
Well, it's not really a check.
That's just, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can just stir them.
Okay, so yeah, try to wake people.
What are you saying? Wake up!
What you saying? What you saying?
That's their job.
I'm just gonna shake them and be like, wake up! It's time to get up!
Okay, so you notice that 2 trainers don't wake up, 1 does. Nebula, you are thrown into the mix. You are now a part of session. You are waking up to Brawly shaking you up. You have been passed out for a good minute due to the exhaustion and torture that you have received. What do you do?
I think real quick, Brawly, even or odd?
You're asking me even or odd?
Yes.
Odd.
So Nebula feels her hand on her shoulder and just grabs it with a vice grip, thinking you're a rocket grunt.
Well, calm down there. No need to get feisty. I'm a big 16-year-old. I'm like probably 6'1", almost 6'2", about 240, and I'm really muscular.
Nebula takes a double take and goes,
I'm also wearing hiker's clothes. Like I'm wearing cargo shorts and kind of like a flannel type jacket.
Okay, I didn't hear what you said, Kira. I think with you being on the phone until we get like a speaker, that I'm gonna have to have you guys hopefully go one at a time when speaking. That way I can efficiently hear you.
Turn that down.
Yeah, I'll turn down the music.
Essentially what happened is she grabbed my hand in shock when I was shaking her up, and I was like, "Whoa, calm down there. I'm not one of them."
Well, and then she said something, so
Yeah,
you can
I did
re-say
hear
it.
You were not here the last time I was awake. Sorry.
It's right. These other two won't wake up, but I'm fixing to break myself out of here, and I'm gonna try and break the restraints.
All right, roll a strength check, please.
How about a 16, boss?
You do, with your strength, naturally, you do feel like at first you're getting some leeway of breaking it, but it's just not enough oomph to break the chains.
Okay.
But it gives you confidence. And next time you roll to break chains, you can have advantage. Or you have inspiration.
Nice. When I obviously Nebula, even though I don't know your name yet, when you see me attempt to like break these chains, you see me like my muscles are straining, and I kind of like glance at you and with like a cracked smile, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get him soon. I feel it."
He's doing this. Can I look around and see if there's like a pin or like a bobby pin or a safety pin or just like a needle or something nearby?
Yeah, roll me a perception, please, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, real quick, let me double check.
You pay this much. No, that's too low.
God damn it!
What?
You don't see anything.
Cool.
What was it?
It was an 8.
Oh, dang.
It's like, come on, man. An 11 at this point. I'll take it 11. It's higher than a 10.
Still waking up from grogginess. Can't find it.
Yeah, exactly. So you're still waking up from exhaustion. You're kind of dizzy. You feel sick. And you're not in a state of mind that can clearly find anything right now.
Does she still have the collar on her neck?
Yes, she does.
Does it need like a key or something to take it off, or?
It's more of like it's like a password code
Of course.
that you have to enter in to take it off. It's more of an intelligence technology, high-tech scenario.
Ouch.
To open the gate, it's key.
Bars like, is it a GPS?
So we're gonna move over to Roland unless you guys would like to do anything else with your turn.
You had me excited with intelligence. You damaged my spirits with high tech.
Only someone on our group could use technology.
So you can roll an intelligence check, but it's gonna be a disadvantage due to your exhaustion.
Fair.
Hey, if you want to give me those, I'm all good for that.
Okay, well, thank you for the 11 I asked for.
Yeah, that's not enough, but
Oh, yeah, and I have this disadvantage, so.
yeah. But give it time, and as you're waking up, you might have a clearer mind.
Even worse.
So before you pass turn, Brawley's gonna introduce himself after trying to break the chains and be like, the name's Brawley. My friends are here, and hopefully they're gonna get us out of here in one piece.
One Piece?
Nice to meet you, Brawley. I'm Nebula.
She sounded like a cute little robot.
Dude, I will say that Nebula / Kira's acting is phenomenal. She is a pro. So that's a part of the greatness that she's going to be
I
able
hope so. I went to college for 5 years to get a degree in it.
And you've been doing it for, what, 20 years acting?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
No, that's too low.
So I love it. All right, we're going to move over to Roland. Roland, make me a poison check with the D4.
I'm sorry, Roland.
Yeah,
2.
You're on 1 HP. This will
Oh, did you
probably
only
be
have
your
3?
last turn.
Did you only have 3?
I thought you said you had 4.
4,
left.
yeah, I thought
Well, he rolled a 1 at first.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot about that one.
So I have it all written down if you guys
No,
want
it's
to know.
fine. I just forgot that he rolled the 1, so that was why.
Yeah, the first turn.
With my Kakuna, or with my Weedle evolving, does that change any of its stats, or...
We will go over that. Essentially, you do gain a move called Harden.
Well, I guess for now, does it gain any, or like, is it healed or anything?
Just naturally, I'll give you an additional 10 HP on top of it, but that will be determined through when we recreate the Pokemon together and reset
Like for
it.
the scenario.
Yes.
So just an additional 10.
Well,
So whatever it's...
it doesn't gain HP by evolving.
See, that's what I was wondering.
It gains its cap of how much HP it can have, but just because you evolve doesn't mean you heal.
Okay.
It's
See,
it's
that's
the
what
same
I
thing
was...
with leveling up.
Okay,
That's what I
maybe
was wondering.
I misunderstood. So your ceiling of HP, your max HP, what's your total HP?
Well, and then I was just gonna
Total is 20.
20? So that's what I thought. So you're going to gain 10 HP, not recover 10 HP, but your new cap is now 30. So if your what's your HP as of right now?
20.
20? No, like current HP? Or
It says 20.
okay, 20. So essentially, you're still 20, but your total HP is now going to be 30 until we reset.
What? For what?
Kakuna, because both of your Weedles just evolved.
Oh.
So essentially, for just a temporary mechanic, you gain double the HP. So if you were at 20, you'll gain half of that. So that's 10, but you're not going to
What if
gain,
I'm not?
like recover that much unless you use an item.
Okay. That's all I was wondering.
So my Weedle was only at 12.
So half of 12 is 6. So your new cap will be 18, but you remain at 12 HP.
So right now it's only 12.
But if you were to use a potion,
Or something like that, you could have 18 HP. That's what he's getting at.
Yeah.
So got it.
all right, you have one turn. What would you like to do?
Sorry. Can't the big boss save him?
The big boss doesn't really care about anybody.
He wanted him to join his team.
So, at this
That's
point,
true.
I'm pretty sure my character's not feeling too great.
Yeah, you are.
In my state, I'm gonna realize that this isn't good. So, I'm going to at least try to poison sting, what's his name?
Eldon?
Yes.
Okay,
Because at this point I don't care.
alright, you can totally do that.
Our trainers have all decided to do their own thing still. Kaina is trying to open the cages which have Brawly Nebula inside while fighting a grunt who just had a rough time. Meanwhile, Roland, seeing that her time was limited, decided to turn her efforts against Eldon, the big boss. Find out what happens next time, and if you're enjoying, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment on something you want to see next. Thanks.